You want my lip gloss? It's my lip gloss, sir. Can you let my hair go? You already not supposed to be sharing this chair with me, and I'm letting you share this chair with me until you decide you want to get down. But you can't be all in my hair like that. No. Down. Stop. Let my hair go, please. Stop trying to eat my hair, man. Hello. I wish I could. His arm not long enough to use like my arms, but this would be so funny. You know how people be doing this? That's why I needs my hands. Say hi. My baby hands. Okay, there go my lip gloss. We had to stop eating my hair. We had to do something different because all of a sudden it decided to thunder and rain. As you can see, we were prepared to go. One second. Brief intermission. Welcome in if you're new here. Welcome back if you're not a family. We're going to get into a collective message like I always do. And we'll see where it goes from there. It's something about giving people the opportunity to do more or less. Like allowing people to show up in the capacity that they decide to show up and not making some sort of like agreed upon thing like a job. Does that make sense? A job versus a career. You show up, you do these hours, you do this, that, and the third. Like there's a list of shit that you do and then that's it, versus like a career where you can show up and there's a multitude of possibilities of what could possibly happen. Does that make sense? Okay. Like nothing is off limits, especially in terms of a career, because there's like I said, capacity. People can show up in ways that are beyond what you would have believed or less than what you would believe them to show up and be. That's significant in some type of way. No. He almost took y'all down. Alright, let's set the intention that my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate, those who do not use, abuse, manipulate, and or distort. Ashe. Okay. Blood of my blood, root, honor my bone, please show me what my human eyes cannot see. Dear God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and the spirit masters, I ask that you give me clear and concise messages. Ask that any and all negative energies, entities, access, curses, distortions, and sit to myself or the collective, be banished and blinded, and the intention, as well as the messages and distortions. I declare and decree that it be banished and blinded, and the intentions be returned back to its end immediately and indefinitely. Ashe. This is so weird. Somebody's wearing a black t-shirt. This is a male. There's a male wearing a black t-shirt. Not like the tees, not like a white tee black one, but like a t-shirt that is black. Okay? All black plain t-shirt. They just showed it to me. Like the chest down. Like this, they showed me the shirt. Black t-shirt. Not tee. White tee. Black t-shirt. Like ancestors, Holy Spirit, show me what this collective needs to see. This may be legal or family oriented, or like relatives are involved in some kind of way. Strength card came out in the reverse, so there's a level of weakness being displayed. I really hate the connotation behind the word weak. Hi Melvin. Just because the way that it is understood amongst the majority of people versus the actual definition of weakness is two completely different things. That's why you have to rewire and re-understand words. This is weakness, okay? $114 could be significant as well. Your hard work is paying off. Whoa. John Horse came out here in the uprights. 10 of Knives. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so there's a feminine energy who insists on being emotionally manipulative. That's just is where she is for whatever reason when it comes to you, collective. Thank you for the heart me. I'd like to know what my guys want to tell me. If you want a personal, you can direct message me for like a lengthy one. But if you want like a question, mini read, or an ancestor break, you can just click that poll above, and everything you need to know is in that poll. All right. Oh, and if you just want to send like donations and gifts, Cash App is in the poll. Yeah. Whoever this person is, in terms of you, collective, it's no easy way to say this. And I feel like I'm trying to just find an easy way to say it. And the reality of the situation is somebody by any means necessary did not want to, not necessarily do the right thing, but it was the right thing to get out of this weak ass energy, this I don't know, victim mentality, this somebody did something to betray you in some type of way because of their own emotions and their own weakness. Like this is like fear overcoming somebody. Like this is what this is. Like this is like fear. Like it's no, you can be easily influenced to do certain things that will make you by spirit weak. And when I say by spirit, like we literally have to have a level of strength in the spirit. And this is what this person was avoiding doing, really gaining that strength in the spirit. Excuse me. They're still doing this. Six of Knives. So now this person is trying to like move away from something they did, and you could already know this. Like Queen of Swords, a High Priestess. This is Four of Wands. This is like somebody you friends with. Somebody you was friends with, collective, tried you. Like this person tried the fuck out of you, and now they trying to like walk away. Like, oh no, that's not what I was going on. I didn't try to try you. Like, no, you did. You did. You tried the fuck out of me. Excuse me. This person tried the fuck out of you, and they trying to sit up there and act like that's not what they were doing. And that's why this Queen of Swords is here. It's like, no, bitch. Just because you saying that's not what you was doing does not mean that that's not what you was doing. Fuck. Motherfuckers get it confused, and this is how you know people are living their life by people's words and not by people's behavior. This person think that they can tell you this shit, not realizing their behavior has already displayed to you the exact thing that you're looking at. This ain't about what this person was saying. This is about how this person was moving. And this just reminds me of something that I uploaded like yesterday or last night. Being fed up with energies like this. People who are acting like throwing rocks and hiding their motherfucking hand. Yeah, throwing rocks and hiding their damn hand. That's exactly what this is. You know this. This is not something that you just now, you know this. This is something you've already been shown in some type of way. Like this, your intuition has already been shown. This motherfucker is weak. It's as simple as that. And not weak in it's like, I feel like somebody's really offended by the word weak, but at the end of the day, that's how they moving. Whether they thought it or not. This is exactly how they moving. I wish I had a better way to explain this weakness, because honestly, this hasn't even been broken down to me. This was like, this shit, maybe it was happening in a multitude of ways. This shit showed up in this person's behavior in a multitude of ways. Like, it's simple. Yeah. Paul came out in the reverse. And so whatever this person was doing, they were saying, oh, I was doing this because I love you and I care about you. And they can't do that no more. I mean, by any means necessary, they were moving out of this weakness saying, oh no, I'm doing this because I love them and I care about them. Whole time, this giving sadistic. Whole time, it's giving sadistic. You want to sit behind me? Oh. You got a little more tush back here. Go ahead. Like, no. This is like refusing to stand up for yourself or refusing to take accountability for your behavior. And then say, oh no, I've been behaving this way because I care. No, that don't work like that. You don't get to be disrespectful as hell because you care. It don't work like that. And then you try to walk away like, oh no, that's not what I was doing. No, that's exactly what you're doing. You're throwing rocks and you're hiding your fucking hand. To the coins out here. Like I said, this for some of you was family. All right, this could be a woman in your family. Empress out here, Ace of Wands. I'm telling you. No, that's not what I was doing. No, that's exactly what the fuck you were doing. That's what's killing me. It's the walking out acting like, no, that's not what I was doing. No, we're not gonna do that. That we're not gonna do, bitch. We're not doing that. Bitch, CH, even the Most High saw you do this. That's why the High Priestess is here. You know who communicated this shit to this person? God. You know who communicated this shit to this Empress? The Most High. Who watched you do this shit. So this is not a debate. This is not a question. This motherfucking woman was throwing rocks and hiding her hand. Is there anything else? Whoever this person is, Star card out here with the Ten of Pentacles and Bishop CH Mason. Somebody was coming for who you are. It's like you kept having to solidify who you are. Not necessarily having to, but it's like a timeline, a period, a spectrum. Like somebody was throwing rocks for quite some time. And the more that you stood in your power, the more that you just were exactly who you said you are, okay? The more it was revealed to you that this person was throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Because people can say, like I said, people can say they're not doing something, and sometimes people want to give people the benefit of the doubt and all of this extra shit, but collective, this shit has been solidified to you at this point. This motherfucking woman is throwing rocks and hiding their hand. I don't care if they were in your family or not. I don't care if they're a part of your soul tribe or not, and that's exactly what they were doing. Stop. King of Swords. So this could have been to a masculine energy. All right. There was a feminine in your family who was doing this. You could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't have to be. But knives are air, so air signs, masculine. Don't have to be. 3 of coins, I'm telling you. These are people that this person is around in some type of way. They're together. Like they eat together, they kick it in some type of way. With the 3 of baskets, they could even celebrate together, drink together, or some shit like this. This is somebody, this King of Swords is still around, who been throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Still. Excuse me. This is somebody they break bread with. I don't care if it's like making money together or if they literally eat with these people. I think it's the second one because I'm seeing a whole lot of food with Big Mama out here, and then this fell on top. Like, there's a lot of food. Like, this could be people they eat with, literally. You see how they at this table just eating? She got this big ass plate of cornbread, and then over here they eating these pinnacles like it's food. This definitely has something to do with somebody who they eat with, literally. Can you get out my back, please? Stop living my... Stop. Stop. This boy is freaking hilarious. I don't know why he just want to sit here. He got toys. He got all of this shit he can do. But he just want to be sitting right here, twiddling his toes. Ace of Baskets is going to reverse. 2 of Coins in reverse. This... These people are experiencing a death, an ending. Somebody's taking some shit back, repossessing something here, making a decision in terms of a partnership. Empress energy out here again. You know what's even crazier? Because I keep seeing the Empress poking out. This King of Swords and this Empress could have some sort of partnership. Because I keep seeing a 4 of Wands as well. What the fuck is this? Nah! They have some type of partnership as well. But the problem is... What you laughing at? The problem is... What's I gonna say? Can you stop kicking? I'm so distracted right now. I'm multitasking like a mug. This person, they have some type of partnership in some kind of way. Don't care how it shows up, but what I was finna say is, can you stop, please? These are my hands, y'all. I get so distracted. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta stop. So I can't have my son over here. Okay. He might be my wife. The Capricorn is a Jezebel. Music could be significant. My band lab shit just popped up and it say lock in. Yeah. Somebody been throwing rocks and hiding in hand. Let's move on. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Eight of Cups. I'm not here when it rains, it pours. Lauryn Hill could be significant. What song is that? What song is that? I keep hearing I gotta find a peace of mind, but that's not the song I was thinking of. It was can't remember the name of the song, but maybe Peace of Mind is more significant. But maybe the artist period is significant. Yeah, justice is being brought to this situation. Somebody's 8 of Cups and some shit, because this is, like I said, insulting someone's intelligence from the other day. Like, ain't no way around it. All right, let's keep pushing. I feel like there's energies that want you to explain yourself, and that's what you don't need to do. If the answer is no, no is a complete sentence. I don't have to fucking explain myself. That's the vibe. Like, this woman is so emotionally manipulative. She going, oh, well, explain to me. No. That's the explanation. No. Courting card out here. Yeah, like, there's a real life lovers connection out here. There's like, this don't even have to be romantic. There's a real life in-depth connection meant to be had here. And there's like no like combating this. And that's why this woman been doing this. She knows she can't fight this shit if she wanted to, but it's the fact that she can't do nothing. That's what this throwing rocks and hiding my hand is about. I can't do nothing. I can't stand up for myself. I can't do shit. Is there anything else? King of Cups out here. Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Empress at the bottom of the deck again. There's multiple connections out here. So I don't care if these are like family members, uncles, brothers, or meant to be like soul family connections. That's the vibe. Empress keep coming out, so I'm gonna just put her over here. But all of this is about you. Like these. Because it doesn't feel like this person was just throwing rocks and hiding their hands with this Empress. They were doing this with this King of Swords and this King of Cups as well. Does that make sense? Or it's the same person? Either way. This was not like, oh, they was just doing this to them. No, you've been doing this to both of us. And it's like, why are you doing that? Excuse me. And lying. 2 of Cups and 2 of Baskets in the reverse. King of Wands in the upright with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and lying. Somebody was lying about why somebody separated, why somebody stopped being cool, friends, or whatever the fuck. Lying. Like one of these. Oh. Yeah. Can you get your feet out of my back? I think I want to get these little toes tatted. I wish I did it when you were smaller. Look at me, just distracted in the motherfucker. Ace of Knives in the river. Yeah, that was a big fat ass lie about why these 2 masculines stopped being cool. Okay. Maybe this woman was, like I said, she wasn't just doing this to this Empress. She was doing this to this man too. So any other friends that he had that was meant to be 2 of Cups and meant to be cool with him, and they had like real, like this is divinely aligned and ordained stuff that's gonna make this person grow in some type of way, she was throwing rocks and hiding her hand. I'm telling you, like if she knew who this other person masculine energy was, she was saying shit like she was lying. There was a lie, big fat ass lie while y'all broke up, stop being cool. Big fat ass lie, okay? Especially if y'all were working together, making money together or some shit like this. 3 of Coins in the reverse. Big stupid ass lie. Big funky ass fucking lie. Do you hear what I'm saying? Daughter of Coins out here, big funky lie. You know what I'm saying? Man, this person has been doing this to these masculines. I don't know how y'all let this shit slide for this long. That's why this Empress is way the fuck over here. She's not dealing with this shit. She's not dealing with this shit. But these men have been dealing with this shit with this woman. Excuse me. But now, I mean, it's coming to an end. It's come to an end because there's no explanation for why you not only did this to this Empress, but why you doing this in this motherfucking life. You're just doing this period in their life. All around. Crazy work. This ain't no, oh, I'm just jealous. No, this person is doing this because they want their way. They want you to stay exactly how they want you to stay. I don't care who this is in your family. This is a control freak. Control freak. Yep. So now this feminine energy is finding out through this. Okay, there could be a younger feminine energy who's finding out through this reading. This person's been moving from an unrighteous place, an unjust place. They feel righteous in what they're doing. They feel right for leading a charge against your motherfucking ass. They keep fucking your life. They feel righteous in that shit. Like somebody is now learning this shit. And this could be somebody's daughter, cuz. Is there anything else? Okay, this is very fucking specific. Somebody's spouse and their father, the woman's father, and then her spouse fell out because of her. Whatever this lie was about why, it's not true. It's not true. It's not fucking true. I'm telling you. 9 of 9s in the reverse. It Carol in the reverse. Son of Sticks. 4 wands. 2 of 9. These may be people who, in a sense, supported this woman, and they didn't know she was throwing rocks to hide her hand, though. But they was definitely supporting this. And then also, there was like something that they knew were gonna happen. Even this Queen of Cups in the reverse knew something here was going to occur, but they didn't think that it was going to occur in terms of them being exposed. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they didn't think this shit was gonna end like this, essentially. If the 9 of baskets being in the reverse, they're so unfulfilled about this lie that they told. They're so fucking unfulfilled. Like, me telling this lie didn't get me what I wanted. It just fucked up all of these relationships, including the one they have with you. And it got them exposed because this person wasn't just doing this to one person. Like I said, this person kept doing this. This was a simultaneous thing they continued to do. Until they thought that they were going to get their way. And now this like is solidified. Like, you will never get your way with this lie because it's being fucking exposed. You will never get your way with this lie because it's being exposed as just that, a fucking lie. Is there anything else? This is a control freak. You hear what I'm saying? Control freak. And I know because I used to be goddamn controlling. Not necessarily a control freak, but I used to be controlling. You ever been cheated on so many times that you, oh, let me see your phone. I need the password. I need all of that. Controlling. Do you hear what I'm saying? I used to be it. So I can see exactly what this woman is doing is because she wants control. And you know where wanting control comes from? Back to the first fucking card. From being weak. From being weak. That's where it comes from. Not really leaning on the Most High. Not knowing that you don't have no control in majority of the situations in your life. Understand that. The only control that you have is over you and your decisions and your choices. So this person just learned that all of this weakness that they display is only further making them look weak. Because that's what it is. You weak to sit up there and try to control all of these fucking people and then try to play innocent. Throw rocks and hide your hand. You're a corny bitch. You're a corny ass bitch. You want to sit in your phone? Okay. You're a corny ass bitch. This is bozo clown ass shit. This is a clown. You hear what I'm saying? And this is why I'm treating it this way, because this person didn't do it one time. We're talking about a multitude of instances. Empresses included, King of Swords, King of Wands, so many people are included. Spouses, fathers, all of this shit going on, and you think that this shit is cool. It's not cool. You are corny. You're a clown, bitch. You're a clown. Is there anything else? The pink, na 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 na, I wanna start a fight. Na 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 na, I wanna start a fight. This song could be significant. 3 and 6 in the reverse, so. Somebody was telling somebody not to tell you something that is very good news. It's good news. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Coins, Daughter of Sticks. You're finding out anyways because you're connected to the divine. Like, this is your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, and your team. You most likely already knew this, but like the details of it. Somebody has been keeping the details of this shit from you. Like, something is already yours. You just haven't gotten the details on it. They planned on never telling you this shit, though. They planned on never telling you this shit. 3 of 6 in the reverse with the 8 of 6 in the reverse. I wasn't going to tell you. I was never going to communicate this shit. This 3 of Wands in the upright is about the future. You know what I mean? About what you're going to be doing moving forward, right? Walking away. This motherfucker never intended to tell you this shit. Is there anything else? Never intended on telling you this shit. Somebody's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Jail. Please, you heavy. Don't sit at the top of that. That thing ain't, you and it is about the same size. It's going to jail. I don't give a damn if it's spiritual. Hey, Noah, get down. Get down. Just started pouring down out of nowhere. Thundering out of nowhere. All of that. So they didn't get any results from this other than this jail time they're going to get. Whether it's physical or spiritual, babe. And it feels like it's physical because, like I said, somebody was withholding some real important information from you with this Ace of Pentacles and this 6 of. It's like you did something that got you something in return that was not small at all, and somebody never planned on fucking telling you this shit. They planned on never giving this shit to you. You did something and you got something in return for it. That's why the Ace of Coins is here. That's why the 6 of Coins is here. There was an exchange that you made that made you something. And it was a lot. It's not a little bit. A lot. 3 of Swords. So now this person is heartbroken over this jail time. They finna get for this fucking partnership. They had this person in a mental goddamn prison. Do you hear what I'm saying? 2 of 9s. Like this, there's a death. Something about a death. So this could have something to do with a passing. King of Coins. This has something to do with a passing. Excuse me. What did you do? And it came, the death card came back out. Somebody's going to jail and someone's going to die. It's no way around that shit. Because the lies, the rocks this person was throwing and hiding their hand, it caused some real shit to go down between men and women. Some real shit to go down. Like, this shit is serious as fuck. Like, somebody's going to jail and someone's going to die if they didn't already. This ain't no choice that somebody could be saying, you, especially if you like me, you know, open about your belief systems and what you stand for. This person could be saying, you trying to murder somebody, or you trying to put somebody in jail, or no, this is your ancestors. I'm not gonna cap you down. It's not that. It's not coming from your end. Like, this is a part of your team. Your team is definitely taking they ass clean the fuck down. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, they own that. Not you. Not you. You can't control your ancestors. You cannot control your spirit guides. But they're on that. They're on that. They're on that. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers don't understand. Just because somebody passed away does not mean they stop being hardcore. Does not mean that they don't mind paying for the consequences of anything in the spirit. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. They are willing to put their motherfucking spirit lives on the line for their damn children. Understand that. They will ascend in the spirit before they ever let some shit happen to this person. Understand that. That's what I mean by they're on that. They're on that. They have literal warriors on their team. That's why this person shows up as a fucking warrior. Because people are willing to die behind them. Understand that. That's not a fucking joke. You playing with the wrong shit. This person already done did it. They played with the wrong shit. And now this shit coming back to bite them in the ass real fucking bad. Real bad. This is like bringing death to somebody's front doorstep and then thinking that it's not going to be handled. Like, no. You brought death to this person's front doorstep. So understand, death in return will be brought to your doorstep. Because this person will not die. Literally, like I said, they have ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides that will literally cross over before they let this motherfucker go. They have a mission and a purpose over their life. Understand that. So now, this shit is coming back to you and your home. Like I said, this shit is serious. All of this throwing rocks and hiding her hand, she didn't realize that you was doing some real serious ass shit. These people not fucking playing about their life. They not playing about their money, and they not playing about their livelihood. This bitch has been playing with people's livelihoods. Understand that. This shit coming back to bite her in the ass in the worst way. This is like thinking that you're smarter than everybody else around you. And maybe you were at one point in time. But this person has fooled everyone around them. Do you hear what I'm saying? And now that shit has come back to bite them in the ass. Everybody around them now see them clearly. They now see them clearly. And these ain't people that don't know them. These are people that, like I said, they're relatives, they're family. These are people that know this person. And what this woman didn't realize is that these people care. They care a lot about this injustice that she caused. Because like I said, somebody don't understand this shit. They don't understand what's happening right now. What's happening right now is somebody's going to die. When you wish death upon somebody, death is returned to you, especially when that person is not meant to die. That shit is a real thing. If God has a purpose and a plan over your life and you're walking in that, you're much more powerful than somebody who's moving out of alignment to their life and their destiny. They're more likely to die than you are. Dummy. That person is more likely to die than you are, collective. That's what they're not realizing. When they tried to send death to your front doorstep, when they did all of this shit, I don't care if it was death spell work. I don't care if it was graveyard magic. I don't care if they literally sent somebody to rob your ass, bitch. Do you hear what I'm saying? They sent death to you and it's being returned. And like I said, you got steppers on your team. You have steppers on your team. You don't have no weak ass spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. No, they're willing to die behind you again. They're willing to transcend again behind the shit that these people was on. Like, I think that y'all forget that these people that passed over were people before they passed over. Do you understand that? Like, they throw. Some of them is really still throw, and they don't mind. They don't fucking mind. They don't fucking mind. That's why people say ancestors of the highest white light and this, that, and the third. Because some of their ancestors ain't learned that violence. Listen, they'll meet violence with violence and they'll let it be that. They'll let it be that. That's what somebody not understanding. They're messing with somebody who has a team that's ready to fuck them up right now. Like, their team is ready to fuck them up right now. And I don't feel no anger. I feel this is a promise. These spirit guides, these angels, these ancestors that are communicating with me right now as we speak, they are promising you, you will get gone, bitch. This is a promise. This is not a threat. They're not angry. They're telling you the same shit that you own, we own. Understand that. The same shit that you own, they own. Your stick's not dirtier than theirs. Your sticks is just as dirty as theirs is. They're on that. Telling you. These people stole something. These people stole something. They took something. They owe you some type of money. They owe you some money. A lot of money. Not no little bit of money. They owe you a lot of money. For something that you did. Something that you did got you paid a lot of fucking money and they have it. They have it. Is there anything else? This shit is not a game. You think my sticks ain't dirty as yours or something? Oh, you fucked up. That's where you fucked up. And Dr. Greg came out in the reverse. Somebody planned it didn't work. Like somebody started something, said something, it didn't work. It didn't work. This cycle was closed out. This shit is over. It's over. They're caught. They caught. It's over. They caught. They are caught. Queen of Pentacles out here. These people owe you a lot of fucking money, cuz. They owe you a lot of fucking money, cuz. It's not a joke. Five of Knives out here. Now it's a lot of conflict. Because these people are not coming out of poverty because of this injustice. I'm telling you, they manifested this shit on themselves. Being on that with the collective is exactly what got them what they're looking at right now. Is there anything else? It's always, I'm telling you, even in real life, it's always just that one with the biggest head, LaToya Luckett. Yeah, same thing in the spirit. Always just that one with the biggest head, LaToya Luckett. On that shit with y'all. On that shit with y'all about their grandbaby. About their baby. I'm telling you, they ready to ride out on your ass. They is ready to ride out on your ass. It's not a game. What? Nine of Coins, and they've been codependent on this. They've been using these finances. Whatever this money is, they've been dependent on this money. Whatever this opportunity is, they've been depending on this shit. This shit may be the only reason they still standing up straight. It's the only reason they still standing up straight right now. Father Sims came out in the reverse. They didn't do anything to earn this. You hear what I'm saying? They stole this. They didn't do anything to earn this. They stole it from you. Is there anything else? These could be officers as well. And for some of you judges, lawyers, court officials, these are people who have been depending on your money to stand up straight. So whatever their job is already, it's not paying them. Or something's happening with their money. They lost their job or some shit like this. They've been using your money. These people in the legal system. The free man in the reverse, and they were doing this because they felt like, I said, you can only find God here. The shit I was talking about yesterday, which essentially was somebody took their own personal beliefs out on you. Because you don't believe the same way they believe, they felt like you don't deserve justice. So instead, we're going to use your money. We're going to take your shit. We're going to hang you out to dry. We're going to hang you out to dry, and we're going to flex like your shit is my shit. Yeah. So they own that. When I say these fucking ancestors and spirit guides own that with these people because they have positions and they are willing to die about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They already dead and they willing to die again about that shit. You know what I'm saying? These fucking people owe you a lot of money. Not no little bit of shit. Not no little bitty shit. Do you hear what I'm saying? Now these people are in a fucking mental prison. It don't matter. It don't matter. They gotta pay up. It is what it is. They have to pay up. Fuck that mental prison you in. You finna go to jail and somebody else is finna die. That's how many people were involved in this shit. They're not the fucking ancestors and spirit guides is not fucking playing with y'all. Someone's going to die and the other person is going to jail. If they haven't already. Seven of coins, all because they continuously invested in this shit. This shit is so beyond you right now, collective. So people may be viewing you like you evil, you wicked, you a part of this, you a part of that. But at the end of the day, your ancestors is on that. War angels on that. They're on 10 with these motherfuckers right now. So yeah, it do feel like hell because they raising hell on y'all ass. Some of these angels probably working with demons just to get y'all gone. Stop fucking playing. This shit is not a game. There's ranking. Angels will work with demons to get a motherfucker gone. It's not a joke. It's not a game. There's no confusion about it, babe. This shit is serious as fuck. It's serious as fuck. And I don't even feel anger. That's what I'm saying. You know how I know this shit is serious? Because they're making promises to y'all right now. This is your ancestors and your spirit guides making you promises. Not I'm upset. No, this shit is going to happen. I don't give a damn if I got to cross over again for it to happen for you. It's going to happen. It's not a fucking game. They're not even pissed off. They like, nigga, I'm ready to die about this shit again. I'm not fucking playing. This shit is unfair. It's not right. It's not right. And you do not deserve this shit. You do not deserve this shit. Motherfuckers walking around here spending your money. They walk around this bitch acting like you are not owed some shit. You hear what I'm saying? They ready to, when I say they raising sand, they tearing these motherfucking people's lives up. They're raising sand. They tearing these motherfuckers' lives up. And that's what happens when you get your hands on some shit that ain't yours, that you ain't worked for, and that is not owed to you. It becomes cursed. You become cursed with that same money or that same opportunity you took. Cursed by it. Literally. It's not a joke. It's like taking some shit off somebody's altar. You cannot do that and think that that object isn't going to be cursed. Ten of Knives. They carrying the full weight of this shit. It's not a joke, babe. I want you to know, like, your ancestors are letting you know this is a promise. It's going to happen to you. And right now, these people are suffering. They're suffering because of this shit. Queen of Swords in the reverse. A narcissistic feminine energy. Suffering because of this shit. For a bastard, and she's suffering the worst because she don't care. She don't feel remorse. She does not feel like, when I say they are giving her the business, because she like I said, she feels justified in this shit. She's not even disappointed that none of this shit worked out the way they wanted to. She just don't give a damn. Honestly, I don't think she gives a damn about her life. That's why I say one of them might actually die, because she willing to, like, she has a death wish. You know what I'm saying? She got a death wish. Somebody's going to die, and the other one's going to go to jail. It's simple. She got a death wish. And that's fine. King of Coins in the reverse. He got a death wish. This shit's so beyond you. But it feels good to know that these ancestors and these spirit guides of y'all's and mine, they're not angry. They're not angry. They're being a bitch to these people. They're being an asshole to these people. You hear what I'm saying? They're making promises to you because I am indeed already giving these motherfuckers the business. The motherfucking business, ho. Stop playing. I'm whooping their ass as we speak. I'm whooping their ass as we speak. I'm whooping their ass as we speak. You don't even have to worry. Sleep peacefully, actually, bitch. Because if I got to cross over or ascend again, you're getting this shit. Let's hop into my handmade deck. I know that's fucking right. Y'all better burn some ancestor money or something. Show some appreciation. Do a little dance. I don't give a damn. You say a prayer. Say thank you. Say thank you, because right now you got people in the spirit willing to die behind you, G. Die behind you. Again, even though they already did. You know what I mean? They're ready to transcend over you. And you got to have one hell of a fucking purpose over your life. You got to have one hell of a, like, you have to mean a lot to these people for them to really put themselves out there like that. Like, it's one thing to, somebody's name is Yana. It's one Yana. It's one thing to have a purpose and a calling over your life, but when you're walking in that shit and you really making a change and an impact, and that shit has affected these people on a heart and a soul level, like these people are inspired by you. These ancestors, these spirit guides, they are inspired by the fact that you are genuinely getting to be yourself authentically. And it does not matter if people are ridiculing you for it or whatever the case. The life that you're living, they could have only prayed to have back then. Do you hear what I'm saying? They are willing to die behind you, cuz this shit's not a game. You're creating a change and an impact that is monumental. They are willing to cross over about that shit. They are. This is literally like some Black Lives Matter shit. It's not a game. Like how people will sit out there and put their life on the line just to protest. They're putting their life on the line to protest for you getting your shit. Come on. Because this demons and shit in the spirit too coming up against them. They're whooping ass. They're whooping ass. They're whooping ass. You hear what I'm saying? They whooping ass, cuz this shit is not a game. They are conquering these demons. And if you do ancestor veneration and conquering these motherfuckers and paying their ass, hey, go get that for me. Personally handle that. Stop fucking playing. They whooping these demons' ass and then using their ass to go back and finish the job, bitch. Sure enough. I lost my bet to my bestie, Yasmin. She farted in my face for a reason. That's up to you. I ain't letting nobody fart in my damn face. That's up to you. Only person farting in my face is my son. He only got so much longer to be doing that shit. You could be seeing 1010. Shit, it's not a game. They making promises out of this motherfucker. You don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Cause it's already being handled. Hawaii significant. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. They getting their ass toe out the frame right now. Toe out the frame. Some shit was just impounded. They can't even drive. They ain't got their car. Toe out the frame. They probably done got locked out the bank account. Some shit like this. Yeah, assets seized or some shit. Yeah, not a game. Toe out the frame. This shit is cosmic. All right. Somebody's been unwilling to communicate. Using you to regulate. Whoever this person is that has been unwilling to communicate with you has been using you to regulate. Sadaka and 1,000 paper cranes. This woman could have a terminal illness. You might not see it, but God is moving. This is what I mean. That's what this entire message was about. Like, yeah, you can't see it, but it's happening. Boy, is it motherfucking happening. Boy, is it goddamn happening. Because whatever this shit was, there's like laws and cosmic laws and rules. So if they didn't do this shit in front of you, it's not like something you watched happen. You 9 times out of 10 won't watch the undoing of it. But if it's people who have sat around and watched this shit, unwilling to communicate, using you to regulate, yeah, you're going to be able to see it. That's why it says you might not see it, but they're moving. Because this shit happened without you knowing. And so it's going to be undone without you even knowing how it happened. Excuse me. Somebody judged the book by its cover. That's why this person was unwilling to communicate. I wish you the best in life. All right, this is somebody you wish the best in life. You separated from this person. You clock this person using you to regulate. Fake and phony out here. Whoever this person is with this terminal illness, this is consequences. This is consequences. Love makes you realize you need to work through the dislike to the point of overlooking how you have been offended. Maybe it's something you said or did when delivering some type of a message here, and instead of them taking the message, which is you might not see it, but God is moving, they held on to something, how you did it, some trivial shit. Come on. Alright. Somebody was gossiping, judging you by how you look or some shit like this. This is not somebody who was staying quiet. This is not somebody who was minding their business. This is somebody who was involved in gossiping. This could be a big sister for some of you. And I just saw Cancer. Spiritual court in session, hon. Standing up to this person who's been being fake and phony, throwing this rock and hide in their hand, embodying You're embodying this standing up for yourself energy. It's a must that you elevate. All right. Somebody's been spreading themselves thin. It says they're going to keep trying, but it's not going to change that. It says they gonna keep trying, but it's over. Nothing is going to change it. So this is somebody who's still gonna keep trying to be fake, keep trying to throw rocks to hide their hands. But I mean, nothing's gonna change what's already done. It says if I don't fight for it, who will? All right. Somebody's questioning why you're standing up. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? This is what the gossip is about. If you don't do it, who the fuck gonna do it? That's what I mean. Spineless motherfuckers. Spineless motherfuckers. Y'all be scared to stand for some shit that everybody don't agree with. And when you stop giving a fuck about being persecuted by people, then you start to learn that that's one of the most important lessons Jesus has ever learned. One of the most important lessons. You died about that lesson. You hear what I'm saying? On the cross. Yeah. Y'all be so fucking scared. But be wanting to worship a man who was never scared. Y'all be wanting to worship the ground this nigga walked on for never being afraid of the people or how they judged him or how they crucified him. And y'all scared to even stand up for something. Y'all scared to even what? For people to disagree with you. Telling you, somebody's willing to do anything, so be cautious. They're willing to do literally anything. This is the type of person that was taught that if you clean up well, people won't be able to see the unhealed shadow aspect of themselves. Like this is somebody who has a really dirty closet, dirty past, dirty person, period. But they like to clean it up real nice, nice clothes, nice hair, nice this, nice that, right? Dirty as fuck underneath. If y'all have ever seen the originals, Elijah. Think Elijah. That's this person. It don't have to be a man. It could be a woman. But think Elijah. This nigga had all of these fucked up things that he had did. He done murdered. Killed people, all of this shit, but he locked that bitch away in a red closet in his mind, and he dressed real nice in a suit and walked around like he was a goddamn saint. That's this person. Walked around like he was goddamn Saint Mary. Do you hear what I'm saying? Saint of the year. And many people do this. That's why I don't respect a lot of people who get on social media, TV, or anything of that nature and act like, oh, they've never done anything bad. They're innocent. They're this, they're that. No, they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed to tell y'all what really happened. That's what that is. Death and rebirth. They're fucking embarrassed. Because some of them did some really fucked up shit. Some of them did shit that they don't even want to own up to. Whether you did some shit like that or not, you will meet them soon. Whether you did some shit like that or not, I don't think whatever it is you did collective was that bad that you couldn't face yourself. Some people have done some fucked up shit, so much so that they cannot face themselves. Understand that. That's what that red closet is about. Because if I do face that shit, I am not who I think I am. Understand that. Refusing to back down. I'm not who I built myself up to be in my mind. This image of who I think I am is not who I am because I have all of this extra shit I got to add to that image now that I just thought that this was just me. No. All of that shit that you got back there is really you. The shit that you're showing people is not even you. It's a mask. So if you ain't got no real stories, you walking around this bitch acting like you, what? Nothing really happened but good things in your life, you're a fucking liar. And I don't believe you. Actually, I think you a 10 times worse than what the fuck you showing us, actually. Let's talk about that. I think you're 10 times worse than what the fuck you're trying to present yourself to be. How about that? Because I don't mind showing you my dark side. I've never been afraid of it. Never been afraid of it. I used to live in it, babe. I never knew my light side. I never knew the light in me until recently, until 2 years ago. Yeah. And people be afraid as hell to admit that they have a shadow side, that they have a darker aspect of themselves, that they have an aspect of themselves that is not that pleasing for people to be around or to like. Somebody thought this shit was a game and is finding out real quick it's not. It's not a game. Sidewalk Sally, Sidewalk Steven. Telling you, somebody was graveyard. What did I say? Graveyard, spell work, death magic, purposeful. Fuck out my face. That's what I mean. That's the type of shit they hiding in their closet. That's the type of shit they not telling y'all. They actually getting mad enough, and they actually get vindictive enough. They actually get envious enough. They actually get jealous enough to go to the nearest fucking graveyard and dig some fucking dirt up and have your ass gone. That's how fucking sadistic motherfuckers really are, and they don't want to admit that shit to themselves. Men and women. There are men and women out here who are not facing that part of themselves. Real shit. And then y'all want to blame that shit on witchcraft. No, witchcraft is not a bad thing. Witchcraft is a tool. You are what can be bad. You is what can be evil. You are what can be you are what can be good. Like you are what can be good and you are what can be evil. Not these tools. What you do with these tools makes you good or evil. Not these tools. People get into this shit and y'all don't realize even when y'all getting into this shit, there's still an energy that is trying to push a narrative over you. Of course, they want you to believe that witchcraft is bad because then you can't use it to protect yourself. Then you cannot light a candle in an instant and feel powerful when you do that because you're protecting your home and your space because you think witchcraft is bad. That works for me, babe. Continue to be afraid of your own power because it's not the candle that has the power. It's not the incense that has the power. It's you. That's why you can speak and cast down and rebuke shit. You have the power. And you can harness it when you actually tap into your gifts. But y'all be so afraid to be called a motherfucker who is a part of witchcraft, which by definition, technically, in my eyes, everybody is a witch and a warlock. If that's the case, anybody who's ever used herbs, anybody who's ever used it, by y'all's definition, everybody's the fucking witch and a warlock, babe. Everybody. Anybody who's ever cast some shit down, rebuked it, yeah. Because what you don't understand is there is black magic and then there is white magic. And all of that shit falls underneath the category of witchcraft. All of it falls underneath the category of witchcraft. The same way that you can go into a church and these people will use the fucking word against you. All of it falls underneath one category. One category. But y'all be too scared to stand for something. Better than you can imagine. Your bloodline is royalty in the spirit. You are royalty. Somebody didn't speak up and that's on him. Somebody didn't show up for you when it actually matters. When do they ever do that shit? Get down. Court is significant. Somebody was maybe supposed to show up for you when it mattered in court and it didn't. They didn't. Get my blinds. Thank you. Cyanide poisoning out here. Someone could have put something in your food, in your drink. How long have been on here? Better wrap it up. So much passion, but I appreciate that they're not allowing me to feel their anger, because maybe they are upset about it. They're not allowing me to feel the anger behind it, because they taking their anger out on these fucking people. They are taking their anger out on these people. Because you know, how do I explain this? When you are a part of a group of people who has been oppressed, a part of a group of people who have been beaten, raped, enslaved, and all of those things, horrific things, when you watch that shit play out, read about it in a book, the energy that you feel that's upsetting you is not just yours. Those are your ancestors. And that's what pushes people to break cycles in their life. Feeling the pain of the people that came before them. They're carrying that shit because they're allowing them to feel it and what it really felt like, not just reading it in a book, but they feel what it felt like to be put in those predicaments. So when people be like, oh, it happened 400 years ago, it's not still happening to you. Shit. Them same spirits that y'all torture are riding our ass to get y'all to do the right thing. Whether you want to believe it or not, they are riding our ass to protest against the shit that y'all are doing. Because if we sit back and we don't do shit, that pain that we feel will continue to be had. It will continue to be felt by more people. Our children, our children's children. So I'd rather feel the pain than them feel the pain. I'd rather feel the anger and the rage than them feel the anger and the rage. Yeah, they might have to read about it, but at least by the time I'm done or by the time they're old enough to understand, there'll be more progress made behind this shit. And not just we still here in the same place having to deal with the same shit. Bitch, do y'all know citizenship still just means slave? They just changed the word. They just changed the word from slave to citizenship. That's why you're an entity. That's what your social security card is about. You know, we're not finna talk about that though. You're not even a person technically to the government. Hidden motives out here. You choose. And then people get mad when you try to spread awareness to this shit. They get upset with you when you try to spread awareness to this shit. Constant out here. 22. A crime of passion. No integrity. Somebody thought the grass was greener. Cold case is significant. This may be somebody who thought they were going to get released early. They're not going to get released early. Something significant about the dark web, Italy. This person is still making excuses for this life insurance shit and this fucking poisoning and all of this extra shit. They're not gonna stop. This is somebody who, like I said, they have a death wish. Somebody expected unconditional tolerance. Interrogation out here. So maybe somebody was constantly questioning you, constantly interrogating you, and they thought that you were just gonna have unconditional tolerance for that shit. The fuck out my face. fuck out the collective faith. Go do your own fucking research. Have your own experiences in life. Because trust me when I say I have. You ever had two white boys pull up next to you in a car and scream? It don't even matter. It don't even fucking matter. And they only got this bold when Trump got in office. These white people only got this fucking bold until Trump got in office. Hawaii out here, they was not this bold when Obama was in office. They were not this bold. Bare minimum out here. Cut ties. To Joe Biden and motherfucking Trump got in office, that's when these motherfuckers was openly racist as fuck. Openly disrespectful as hell. Please. Please. I don't want to be in a predicament where my son is calling me from a motherfucking jail cell saying somebody disrespecting him as a black person. I don't want, and then I can't sit up on the phone and tell my son he dead ass wrong for what he's fighting for his fucking rights. And we get in trouble for that shit. Your birthday season is here. Spiritual jail out here? No, cuz. So if I gotta do something about it now, bitch, I gotta end up in jail about it now, so fucking be it. But at least he won't be calling me from a jail cell saying, oh my God, two white boys came up to me and woo, called me a nigger and none of that extra shit. No. No. Y'all need to know y'all fucking place. Your place is not to tell who is superior or who isn't superior. And clearly you didn't do your fucking research if you didn't know that you come from the Eve gene, bitch. All of y'all come from black people. I don't give a fuck how white you are. Y'all. I don't give a fuck how white you are. And this is the type of shit that I'm extremely passionate about, babe. Yeah, the rights of people of color. Oh yeah, I'm on that. Whatever conversations you want to have, we can have that. We can have that. Cause this ain't no shit that I'm just talking about. This ain't no shit that I just read in the book. This is some shit that I live. A boy in a man's body. You did what God guided you to do. Let It Burn by Usher. You did what God guided you to do. Is there anything else? Because I feel like love bombing out here. Yeah, somebody's love bombing you. Looking to take their anger and frustrations out on you. Well, they're going to have to find somebody else to do that with, huh? Somebody's receptive to the fact that these people don't have the means to help them, and even if they wanted to, they don't want to help you. You know what I mean? Even if they had the means to help you, they wouldn't, because they don't want to. All right. So like, I got just a little more in me before I go. I just don't know what it is. Excuse me, I don't really care for it. But I guess we can use it now. I'm telling you. The same way them white people see how black people get treated and they end up being the first ones on the front line to protest and they be willing to risk their lives behind this shit. That's exactly how your ancestors is right now. They watch in this shit and they are literally on the front lines willing to risk their fucking shit about this. It's not a game. It's not a game. And as above, so below. So when shit like this is happening in the spirit, do understand there are about to be people protesting. There is about to be people on the front line risking their lives behind this shit. It's not a joke. They need leaders. They need leaders, and you're one of them. All they showing me is a group of white people like this, hand in hand. You know what I mean? Locked in. You get what I'm saying? Not a joke. So while y'all thinking y'all coming for just black people, there's people who are not of our skin tone who finna be on the front lines. Y'all gonna be killing y'all own. Understand that. They are gonna be the first ones. Because they know that they're more safer because of the color of their skin than us. Let me get in front. Yeah. Not a game. As above, so below, babe. So I hope y'all ready for a fight. Y'all been putting this war on people of color, and I promise you, you have brewed up a fight. It's already happening in the spirit. You have brewed up a fight, and it's here. It's here, and I'm a part of it, willingly. I'm on the forefront, ho. I'm on the front goddamn lines. What's up? Y'all have brewed this fucking fight up. Y'all have manifested this shit into existence by not fucking leaving people of color alone. But instead continuously trying to oppress them. Continuously stealing from them. Continuously living off of their hard fucking work. Continuously giving motherfuckers the short end of the stick and telling them to be grateful. As if they are less than you. As if they're 1/3 of a human, right? As if they're 1/3 of a human, right? You found the right motherfucking bitch. You found the right one. You found the right one. Promise you. I hope y'all ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central. Divine timing, I'm telling you, is here. It's here, honey. Princess and the Frog can be significant. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. So this is definitely something that took time. This ain't no shit that happened overnight. No. This ain't no shit that happened overnight. Mountain of mastery. These people have reached this point. Okay, this is about all of the trials and tribulations they have gone through to get here. They have mastered shit to be here. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. I'm telling you, y'all dealing with masters. Y'all not dealing with no peons. Masters. Feather of hope out here. I'm telling you, grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and uplifting future. Look at this shit at the bottom of the day. I'm telling you, they're telling you to remain hopeful, even though this is happening, obviously. There's hope here, and they want you to reach for it because there is change coming. Walking unscathed. You are fortunate a trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. There was a trap laid out for you to remain oppressed, to remain small, to remain not fighting for the right cause. Understand that. Somebody was meant to keep you quiet. Somebody could have had a handler. Embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. All right. So this person's openness, their willingness to be receptive to the lessons and the experiences along the way is what's shaping their path moving forward. Them being able to really embrace this, the good and the bad, the pretty and the ugly. I'm telling you, it's some Caucasians out here that are terrified of y'all. They are terrified of y'all because they know what they have done. Even if it wasn't them, they know what their ancestors have done. They know. Some of them are terrified of y'all. That's what all of that should be about. It's not that we're a violent group of people. Like I said, there are more people who are Caucasian that are likely to be violent than people who are fucking black. We're gonna keep it a bean. Let's do the statistics on that one. They're more likely to be serial killers, school shooters, and all of that shit. You hear what I'm saying? They're more likely to be violent. These people are afraid of y'all for different reasons. They are not afraid of y'all because y'all can hurt them. These are the motherfuckers that red, white, and blue. They like to bear arms, ho. They not scared to blow nobody fucking back. Please, they're not afraid of black people for the reason that they try to make y'all think. No. Open your mind and learn from experiences and let answers unfold in your journey. They are not fucking afraid of y'all for the reasons that y'all think. They're afraid of the consequences of the actions of their ancestors. They're afraid of having to pay for what was done before them. The same way that we have to pay for what happened to the people before us. How we're still being oppressed. And it's the dynamic, we have to pay for that shit. And so do they. But they don't want to acknowledge that shit. Thank you for the heartbeat. They just don't want to acknowledge that shit, and that's okay. You don't have to force nobody to acknowledge something. But when all this shit hit the fan, it hit the fan, and it's gonna fall how it fall. Stand strong, cause it's gonna hit the fan, babe. Stand strong. This is divine timing. This shit is hitting the fan. I'm hearing stand up, take my people. Wait, that's the song from the Harriet Tubman movie. Harriet Tubman could be significant, but stand up, inner vision, cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. That's how you are even able to master this shit. Discernment. You have mastered this shit because you have mastered discernment. Oh, we're violent. No, we're not violent. Y'all are more likely to be violent. Y'all have more. They're afraid of y'all for different reasons. They're afraid of y'all for different reasons. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on the journey of self-discovery. And I'm not talking about the Caucasians that actually know what are going on and they're fighting alongside these people for their rights. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who are actually continuing to perpetuate this mindset that black people are violent, ignorant, ghetto, this, that, and the third. That's who I'm talking about. Without educating themselves on how violent, disgusting their own ancestors were. These are people who are quick to speak to someone else's culture, who people of color basically had to refine their own fucking culture because of the dynamic between Caucasians and black people. And then they have the audacity to speak up or speak to a culture when they do not even have an understanding of their own culture. This shit's sad. No, real shit. They think that being blonde or having blonde hair is a part of a culture. No, babe, the color of your hair is not your culture. The texture of your hair is your culture, though. For shit sure. That's why when black women had to go to work and they wore their natural hair out when they were younger, it was a requirement for them to straighten and to perm their hair because the texture of their hair was looked at as not pleasant. It was looked at as not professional. The texture of their hair, not the color. magic opportunity. Embrace the unexpected. Seize the chance for transformation. So what a lot of y'all don't know, and what I'm even finding out is that there are Caucasians out there who think we want to be them because we wear blonde, or we have. First of all, this is my damn near my first time having blonde in my head, babe. I don't really care for it like that. But there's people out there who genuinely believe because you straighten your wig or because you wear a certain color that you want to be like a Caucasian woman. Real shit. I'm not telling y'all no fucking lies. I'm telling you the truth. Shit, not a game. Not realizing what is your culture? What is your culture? Because you're coming from people who have a culture. They have heritage. They actually understand where they derive from, where their ancestors come from. What about you? Do you know? And I'm not talking about the last 5 years. I'm talking ACBC. Where was your ancestors at? ACBC. Where was they at? When the pyramids was, you know what? Be on slice through obstacles and carve a path towards your dreams. There's an opportunity here, but you're gonna have to be firm about it. There's definitely an opportunity for change here, but there's a need to be firm about it. It's not going to be easy. You are going to have some resistance from people, but at the end of the day, or places or things or whatever, there's going to be some resistance, but it's worth it. Thank you for the gifts, Arcia. The time is now, honey. Telling you, Grove of Unity. And if you've never seen my page, it says there is no peace without unity. The Grove of Unity. Bind energies in an unfined sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnectedness, harmony among all beings. Do you hear how, even in all of that explaining that I told y'all about Caucasians and our dynamic with them as people of color, I never once said that I think they should be gone or nothing like that. I think that the dynamic between the relationship of people of color and Caucasians has to change. It has to. It's mandatory. It's not a choice. It's not a decision. That's why we on our end are being called to fight. Important parts. Embrace each element, weaving them into your story with openness and understanding. It's not about the color of your skin. It's about the dynamic of our relationships. Thank you. It's not about the color of your skin. It's about the dynamics of our relationships. Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for you know what you truly want. Can you take my keys out your mouth, please? I think that's I'm gonna wrap it up. That's about all I got. Rising flames. Let your passion guide you to fulfilling your purpose. The purpose meant for you. I ain't got no problem with Caucasians, but I got a problem with Caucasians who act like they don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what's going on. Get the fuck out my face before I hurt your feelings. The fuck out my face before I hurt your feelings. and I'll be in jail somewhere. The fuck out my face. The river of release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Yeah, there's some sort of renewal coming here. Some shit is burning down to be renewed in a much better way. The dynamic is being forced to change by the Most High. All right. I'm Intuitive Light Seer J, and this was a safe space for you guys to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you're not able to like, share, comment on this live, I appreciate you guys for being here and taking these messages in. I always ask that you take these things back to prayer before incorporating them into your life. And I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I'm gonna put activists in my bio too. Much gratitude to you. Thank you to everybody who showed love, tap screens, send gifts, all of the things. All right, if you guys want to see me again, you can go over to YouTube, Attitude of Light Seers. I'll be over there. I will be uploading these lives. I'm sorry. I will be uploading these lives over there as soon as I get a chance to. All right. Thank you, family. All right, I'm going to call all of my energy back to me from every timeline, dimension, and reality, asking that it be cleansed and purified before it is returned back to me immediately and indefinitely. And I'm going to return all of your energy back to you. Ashe. When I ask my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters, assist me in closing this portal. Call all of my power and my energy back to me from every timeline, dimension. I did it. I be on autopilot sometimes with the prayers. Angels, assist me in closing this portal. Bye. My life doesn't want to end. It literally does not want to end. That's so funny. I'm clicking it. Hey, guess we just sticking around.